Hi, I'm Marcus Newsome, Superintendent of Chesterfield County Public Schools. Joining me today I have Michelle Marquez. She is a 10th grade student at the Math and Science Specialty Center at Clover Hill High School. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Well, happy to have you here. I first met you last year when you were sharing with me some research that you were doing, and I was so fascinated that I had to have you come and share with our audience some of the research that you were engaged in last year. Tell us about it.
So last year what I did was I found a new connection that had never been found before. It was actually a mathematical correlation between the fractal dimension, or it was actually the complexity or self-similarity of music and sounds and the different dimensions and time perceptions that the music and sounds induce. And I also wanted to know if my results would be verified using electroencephalography, which is the measure of electrical activity along the scalp. And so luckily my results were verified.
Very good. Well, you got a lot of attention by that. You had, you were featured in a local newspaper a couple times, and you also participated in an international competition. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I went to Los Angeles. It was amazing, and I participated in the International Intel ISOP Science Fair, Science and Engineering Fair. And it was an incredible experience, one of the best experiences of my life, and I was blessed enough to win first place in Best in Category.
Yeah, congratulations. And how did you feel seeing yourself featured in the newspaper?
It was so unreal. I didn't even know what to think, just seeing my face on the newspaper in general. It was amazing.
Well, I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of you. I also understand that you're interested in art.
Yes, I am.
That's especially dear to me. I began my career as an art teacher. So tell me about your interest in art.
Sure. So I've loved art ever since I was really little. It's a passion that's been building ever since I can remember. And so it's taken me to a lot of places. I've been taking visual art classes and art in school for a very long time. And also very recently, I've created a PAN initiative, which is the Psychology, Anamorphic, and Neuroscience Club. And so basically what it does it combines science and art. So it's like where science meets the art to create something incredibly new and to apply to various fields.
Okay. And you were telling me that you're thinking about some new research or new project.
Yes, I am. And so what I'm doing was last year I did a static fractal dimension study. And so what static fractal dimension is, it's just fractal dimension that doesn't change over a certain period of time. And so what I'm doing this year is I'm going to compare static fractal dimension to dynamic fractal dimension. And that's fractal dimension that changes over a certain period of time.
Wow, sounds intriguing.
Thank you.
You were telling me a little bit about your school. Tell
Yes.
us about Clover Hill and the specialty center that you're part of.
So I'm in MassSci, the Math Science High School at Clover Hill. And because I'm a sophomore, just going into it last year, freshman year, it was really new for me, because in middle school you were kind of very used to, the same old, I guess. But then this was just a completely new experience. I had more of a workload, so I had to, be more determined and perseverant. And so what MassSci has really taught me is that it's okay to, be different and to think outside of the box, which is something that my parents have also taught me as I've been growing up.
Okay. Well, I also talked to you a little bit about your sister, who has made a national name for herself as well, and I know your family is very supportive of what you do. Has she had any influence on what you do? You said she's in college now.
Yes.
Has that caused you to think about your plans?
Definitely. Sammy, well, she's a freshman right now at Yale, and I know she's having a very good time. And so basically, because she did science at such a young age, I was also influenced by science, and it kind of struck the innate curiosity that I guess we all have. And so, but of course, she was in her own field, and I was in psychology, which is completely different from what she was doing. And basically, she was also my mentor. And it was really sad to see her leave, but she's taught me so many things. She's always been my #1 supporter. She's a great role model for me in general. And so I think something that me and her have in common is just like, it's the way that my parents have raised us. It's like they've always taught us that, first of all, that there are no such thing as mistakes, only lessons, and that like the real joy is the journey for asking the questions rather than searching for the answers.
Well, you're a tremendous role model for not only your classmates, but for the adults as well.
Oh, thank
Thank
you
you for joining us, and thank you for joining us today on Newsmakers.
Thank you.